Hey YouTube, this is Green Valor, and I'm going to make another quick video before work. Got about 40 minutes before I gotta head out. And today I wanted to talk about the importance of forgiveness. And I've got a bit of a story for you guys. Before I go into that, it's going to explain why it's so important to forgive others and forgive yourself. Um, Now, I don't think I've ever really got into this in my channel in the 43 videos I've made so far. But when I was younger, I was, one of those kids who got bullied a lot. I got picked on a lot, and sent me to a very dark place. Had 3 suicide attempts, went through all of that. Didn't get counseling or pills or any of that shit. I think that would have probably fucked me up even more. There was a time at the end of high school where, actually, I was in college where I was about to go on antidepressants and then decided not to. I felt like I should have the strength to work through it myself, and I did. So, with that out of the way, around the 8th grade, kind of reached a tipping point for me, where I began to realize that what was happening wasn't my fault. It had nothing to do with me. I started to become more self-aware. I started to become, smarten the fuck up, right? Like, they're picking on you because they got problems themselves. And I started to think very differently, and not in a good way. I started to hate these people, have a lot of animosity towards them, and started thinking of them as inferior, lesser people, worse people, because I was raised in a Catholic grade school, Catholic high school, and Catholic parents, went to church a lot. So these people were not living as Christians, and that pissed me right off. My idea was they're not going to heaven now because they're picking on people. Uh, of course, I know that's not the case now, but at the time, I hated these people. I couldn't get over that, and it was right before high school that that my whole perspective changed. I started to pity these people, and I started to realize that I should learn to forgive them when the time comes. And later in the years since grade school, yeah, I mean, I've had guys come up and I've talked to them. We're good friends now, and a few of them have apologized, and because of that experience, I was able to forgive them. And just having that in the back of my mind, knowing that if one day I'll forgive them and get over it, and that helped me get through that dark place. Just understand that you should be able to forgive people for what they've done. Certain things you need justice for, right? If they murder a family member, you need to get them in jail, but hopefully you can find it in your heart someday to forgive them. And because of that experience, I haven't really had to struggle with suicide since. I haven't really harbored any hatred, any real hatred towards. And when I have one person, but I got over it, forgave him. If I see him again, we're friends now, that sort of thing. But it's important to have that in your mind, just the willingness to forgive people. And the importance of forgiveness, it's just for you. It's not necessarily for their peace of mind, it's for your peace of mind. Because the more hatred you have towards people, the more animosity you develop, the more you feel like you're being oppressed, you're being held down, you're being bullied. It's just going to send you into a darker place. So forgiveness is more important for you than it is for the other person, because it's you who is forgiving them. And if you can't forgive them, you're going to hold on to that hatred. You're going to hold on to that, that bad feeling. And I can't really describe it. If you've experienced it, you understand what I'm talking about, where this nagging feeling like, I don't want this person around me ever again. I don't ever want to see this person again, but I have to because I go to school with them or I work with them or whatever. That kind of feeling. And it's so important that you learn to forgive these people when the time comes. And obviously, my way of thinking is you shouldn't be forgiving people if they don't feel any remorse for what they've done. Just try and cut them out of your life, if possible. But you should always be willing to forgive the person and just let it go. Let things go. And this isn't for them. This is for you. This is so you can get by. Anyways, that was just a little ramble and talk about the importance of forgiveness. Hopefully this helps somebody. Maybe someone's going through the same thing I was when I was younger, or maybe someone's dealing with that right now in their life. Whatever. I just want to make this video try and help someone through that situation and teach them that forgiveness is not for that person. It's for you. It's for your own peace of mind. And that's very important to understand, because if it's not going to help you, a lot of the time we think, well, then I don't need it. But forgiveness is very important for you. It's important for them as well. And if they really want forgiveness, they're going to keep trying to get it out of you. But it's more important for you, so you should learn to forgive and move on, because it'll make you a happier person. Anyways, this video is getting on 6 minutes. I'm going to end it here. This has been Cream Valor. Subscribe if you like the content. Like the video if you like the video. And comment, because I do love suggestions. If you have a story you want to talk about, by all means, throw it in the comment section. And I'll reply if I get to you in time. Alright, you guys have a good day.